This is your High Desert Sports Report, the Victor Valley's only weekly action highlights sports program, covering our area's schools, teams, athletes, and sporting events. Savannah Serrata pitches Sultana to a 7-3 win over Silverado in the opening round of the CIF Division IV playoffs. Savannah Serrata is an 11-game winner going in, who will be named Mojave River League Player of the Year. The Lady Sultans Jr. not only led the MRL in wins and strikeouts, but also in home runs with 8 and a league-high .673 batting average, second highest in CIF Division IV. She drives in a run this day and hits safely both times Silverado opts to pitch to her.
Savannah, first of all, congratulations. Did you feel pressure out there?
Yes, I felt a little bit of pressure, but I stuck through it and let my defense work for me.
What was one of the things you felt made a big difference in this game, especially early?
Early in the game, that we got our hits quick, so our leadoff, she got our hits, and we just kept going until we scored a few runs, and yeah.
The Lady Sultans are facing Silverado ace Levi Luna, who pitched the Lady Hawks to the DSL Championship, the team's 5th in the last 6 seasons. The Silverado Jr. pitched a 3-hit shutout over Granite Hills in the team's last regular season game. This game is the last for Brian Jensen as Silverado's coach. He has announced he is retiring after 9 years at the helm of Lady Hawks softball. 6 is senior first baseman Melissa Perez, 97 left fielder Selena Frosto, a sophomore, 32 junior catcher Lila Chavez, 1 sophomore shortstop Marissa Rubio, 66 sophomore Victoria Lara. For Sultana's Obi Galindo, this is his 6th season as head coach of the Lady Sultans. Lady Sultans at the mound prior to the first pitch. 17, Perla Damas, sophomore first baseman, 9, Ella Niles, freshman second baseman, 4, sophomore shortstop, Caden Kearns. Jacqueline Nunez pounds the first pitch she sees into left field for the first hit of the game, and the Lady Hawks mount a rally at the outset. Jackie Nunez will advance to second when Lila Chavez is hit by a pitch. 2 on, 1 out. Vanna Serrata gets her first strikeout for the second out of the inning and grinds the Hawks' rally effort to a halt with the called third strike to end Silverado's half of the first. 10 strikeouts on the day for Savannah Serrata.
Savannah definitely had her fastball on point, and her backdoor curve was really good. She struck a couple girls out on her rise, and it was really impressive.
Bella Castiglione doubles, leading off Sultana's first. The line drive to right, 1 hops to the fence. 7th double on the year for the senior center fielder, who enters the postseason hitting .441. Caden Kearns drives Bella Castiglione home with the base hit to right, 13th run driven in on the year for Caden Kearns, a .388 hitter on the year. The Lady Sultans draw first blood. How important is that?
It was really important for us to get ahead quick and get runs at the beginning of the game for Savannah to go out there with confidence and know that we could back her up as a team and get some runs in there, so that way if she does, have a rough start, we can come in and back her up.
Savannah Serrata stays back on the off-speed offering and drives in Caden Kearns with Sultana's second run, Vanna Serrata's 40th RBI of the year. The home team takes a 2-0 lead into the second. Savannah Serrata records her 3rd strikeout for the first out in the second. She comes into this game with 127 strikeouts in 107 innings pitched. The back-to-back Ks in the second make it 131 in 109. Her ERA coming in 1.70. Kelsey Kearns leads off Sultana's half of the second, going the other way. Kelsey Kearns, a .385 hitter. She's a sophomore outfielder. Ella Niles' ground ball draws an errant throw to second, allowing Kelsey Kearns to reach third. 2 on, nobody out. Levi Luna rings up her first strikeout for the first out in the bottom of the second. First example of a game-changing factor for Sultana comes next. Zeta Day Adams on a 2-strike pitch, sharp grounder that drives in Kelsey Kearns with the Lady Sultans' third run. Coming through with 2 strikes against you, this will account for another of Sultana's runs in the early going. Leadoff hitter Bella Castiglione laces the line drive just beyond the reach of the Silverado center fielder. Ella Niles scoring Sultana run number 4. It is 4-0 going to the top of the third. Silverado gets their leadoff hitter aboard in the third. Jade Gates beats it out on a very close play at first, the call going the way of the visitors and setting the stage for the top of the Lady Hawks batting order to see if they can take advantage. Marissa Rubio drives the pitch the other way, all the way to the fence, placing a pair of Silverado base runners in scoring position. Jacqueline Nunez hits it hard through the right side, driving in Jade Gates with the first Lady Hawks run of the game. Jackie Nunez has her second hit of the game. She winds up at second. The lead is cut to 3 runs. It is 4-1, and Silverado again has a pair of base runners in scoring position. Leila Chavez drives the base hit up the middle. Marissa Rubio scoring, and a big play at the plate here. Center fielder Bella Castiglione unloads a perfect strike to cut down Jackie Nunez at the plate. Maddie McDonald applying the tag. Silverado has cut the lead to 2. Bella Castiglione's throw to the plate, damage control at its finest. The Lady Hawks have put together 4 of their 6 hits in the game, back to back to back to back. Addie Aguaniga makes an excellent play for the second out of the inning on another very close play at first. Savannah Serrata sends her backdoor curve past the Lady Hawks' next hitter, and Sultana comes in to hit, holding on to a 4-2 lead. The Lady Sultans get one of those runs back in their half of the third after Vanna Serrata drives the first of her 2 intentional walks. Maddie McDonald drops the base hit in front of Silverado's right fielder. The Lady Sultans catcher is hitting .362 her senior year. 2 on, nobody out. Addie Aguaniga's bunt is misplayed, enabling the Sultana pinch runner to score from second. 5-2, Lady Sultans. End of 3. We go to the 4th. The Lady Hawks pose another threat in the 4th. 2 on, 2 out. Sultana's defense doing their work behind Savannah Serrata. She works her way out of the jam, inducing the ground ball to second baseman Caden Kern. Sultana's entire infield, underclassmen, the only seniors, starters, are catcher Maddie McDonald and center fielder Bella Castiglione. The Lady Sultans diffuse another Lady Hawks rally effort in the 5th. Antoinette Dean beats out the bunt, and Silverado is back in business with 2 on, 1 out, and a runner in scoring position. Addie Aguaniga corrals the pop foul for the second out. Savannah Serrata gets the third out herself, the high hard one for strike 3. Still 5-2 Sultana, middle of the 5th. Savannah Serrata ignites the next Sultana rally with her second base hit of the day. Silverado's defense aids and abets the Sultana cause. The throwing error enabling pinch runner Anna Bentley to reach third. Addie Aguaniga aboard. Runners at the corners with 1 out. Kelsey Kern drives in Anna Bentley on the fielder's choice. Marissa Rubio to Jade Gates to force out at second. 6-2, home team. Ella Niles singles to center, sending Kelsey Kern to second. Ella Niles, a .370 hitter in this, her freshman season. These base runners are stranded. Sultana's 4-run lead takes us into the 6th. Silverado fails to cash in on another scoring opportunity in the 6th. Chase Van Luvender chases Sultana outfielders to the fence, sending Victoria Lara to third. Chase Van Luvender, sophomore outfielder. Savannah Serrata fields the comebacker and holds Victoria Lara at third. Addie Aguaniga settles under the pop-up to end the inning, leaving but 2 more Lady Hawks base runners stranded in scoring position. Sultana appears to seal the deal when Zeta Day Adams leads off the bottom of the 6th with a line drive home run over the left field fence. Her 3rd home run of the season. It hikes the Lady Sultans' lead to 5 runs. But the Lady Hawks see to it that it is not all over but the shouting. Their leadoff hitter in the 7th, Antoinette Dean, gets aboard and moves to third on the ground ball to third. An unimaginable mental lapse postpones what appears to be the inevitable game-ending play. Instead, the Lady Hawks have cut the lead to 4 runs and bring the potential tying run to the plate with 1 out.
Did you start feeling any pressure when they get runners on late in the game, or did you know your defense was going to come through for you?
I knew my defense would come through. Yeah, they just, sometimes they make errors, it happens, it's a game, but I just knew they were going to come through and pick it up.
Savannah Serrata wraps it up with her 10th strikeout of the game, the 7-3 victory, sending the 14th ranked Lady Sultans into a second round home game against top-ranked Westgate. These video sports action highlights and sound bites served up by Down Home Grill. Down Home Grill serves the area's healthiest and most nutritious burgers from organic grass-fed beef. Breakfasts featuring organic eggs and GMO and gluten-free pancakes and waffles. Mediterranean Mondays organic chicken and charbroiled steak skewers and chicken and lamb and beef gyros. Every Tuesday at 5 o'clock, fried chicken special. Every Friday, wild-caught cod, halibut, and grilled salmon. Down Home Grill is open every day, 6 in the morning until 10 at night, located at the corner of Delicious and Nutritious, Bear Valley Road and Ridgecrest Drive in Victorville. Your High Desert Sports Report is brought to you by Down Home Grill in Victorville on the corner of Bear Valley Road and Ridgecrest Drive. Bid fast and last. World-class auctioneers, family-owned and operated liquidation experts. Midway Home Solutions in Victorville, providing highest quality home appliances at discount prices for 6 decades. Valu Quality Truck Body, family owned and operated since 1954. Valu manufactures state-of-the-art truck bodies for the construction industry nationwide. High Desert Sports Training, providing proven training concepts. Call to schedule a free evaluation. Iwanzak Law Firm, trial lawyers for serious problems. And by the Community Table Restaurant in the Holiday Inn in Victorville, supporting High Desert teams, athletes, and sports programs. There you go. The Victor Valley College Rams have 8 players receive all-league recognition, including a pair of freshman pitchers, Ty Tracy and Ryan Peck, named First Team All-Western State Conference. Ryan Peck, the extremely versatile southpaw out of Sultana, is first team at appropriately utility player, a unanimous selection by conference coaches, in fact. Ryan Peck proved his versatility, playing all 9 defensive positions. In the Rams' final home game, he pitched the 9th inning, giving him 32 strikeouts in 59 innings pitched.
Was there a position that you enjoy playing most, other than being pitcher?
Yeah, shortstop.
All right. You're born to be an infielder.
Yeah, always. I used to play shortstop in high school.
At the plate, Ryan Peck led the 2019 Rams in hitting, batting .349. Ty Tracy is first-team All-Conference starting pitcher. The first-year Ram out of Oak Hills finished third in the league in strikeouts, 58 in 66 innings. His 5 victories tie him for third in the league in wins. His league-high 2 complete games included a season-ending victory at first place Glendale. Johnny Castaneda wins the stolen bases title with 27 in his freshman season. Out of Desert Pines and Las Vegas, Johnny Castaneda wins the conference Golden Glove among right fielders, having not committed an error in conference play at that position. He is shown here hitting his 3rd home run of the year. It comes against first place Glendale in VVC's final home game.
Do you and Ty go to the same dancing school because you guys had that same hop, skip, and a jump? You when you lead off, and Ty when he comes off an inning. Are you guys preparing for Dancing with Stars or what?
Nah, it's just, I mean, it's like a thing we do every time.
Yeah.
He does it every time he pitches, do it every time I come with the bat.
Yeah. Congratulations on this win today. Keep it going this week.
Thanks, sir.
Brandon Rodriguez is named second-team designated hitter. The first-year Ram out of Riverside's Hillcrest, B-Rod led all WSC designated hitters with a .328 batting average in conference games. Angel Cano, one of 2 freshmen slick fielding middle infielders, is second-team All-Conference at second base. A number of impressive second opinions on Angel Cano, who not only solidified VVC's infield up the middle, he was one of the Rams' consistent run producers in Coach Irvin Bound's lineup, was second on the team in stolen bases, and was among the league leaders in doubles. Angel Cano is from Calexico. Fellow first-year middle infielder Sergio Rojas is named to the All-Conference team, receiving honorable mention. Sergio Rojas played third as well as second and shortstop. He hit .302, tied for the team lead in triples, was among Rams leaders in extra base hits and stolen bases. Sergio Rojas is from Sonora, Mexico. All 6 of the Rams, thus far mentioned, are first-year players for Coach Irvin Bounds. Honorable mention recognition is extended to a pair of Rams sophomores. Mark Cobian receives honorable mention for his sophomore season performance, which included an 8-game hitting streak at one point in conference play. Rams 2019 team captain, catcher Manny Sierra, is recognized as All-Conference. A second year, Manny Sierra emerged a gifted handler of pitchers and a role model for all his teammates for his work ethic and appetite for learning more and more about the intricacies of the game on a never-ending basis. Manny Sierra was a team leader in doubles and put up impressive power numbers and run production while compiling a .294 batting average. He is bound for Colorado State University in Pueblo. The success story of Angel Trejo is a shining example of what Victor Valley College Rams baseball is really all about in many respects. Angel Trejo not only excelled on the mound, he carries the highest grade point average among Rams players. Angel Trejo did not pitch in high school. Given a chance at VVC, here's what he says led to his success.
Just trusting myself, working on myself, pitching better, my mentality, just getting that stronger, blocking everything out, having a clear mind up there, not trying to do too much, and not pitching for myself, but for the guys behind me. A lot of people doubted me, but here I am, pitching college, proving everybody that doubted me wrong.
The sophomore from San Bernardino overcame hardships to close out his Rams career by striking out 8 Glendale hitters in his final appearance. His 88-mile-per-hour fastball and deceptive breaking pitch combine with his unmatched work ethic to offer a most promising future on the next level. Championship Series Round 4 at Wheel to Wheel. Repeat winners in the Pro 500, the Iceman, Restrictor Plate Main, just turned 15, Sprint Queen, Stevie Rogers, Dirt Karts, Cash Culp in his Green Money Machine, and Southern Comfort prevails in the Dirt Karts Open and KT 100. First heat race, Pro 500, Justin Taylor, Black 33, Bobby Taylor, 766 behind him. Colorful 5, Mike Lewis, Justin Adams, White 59, 99, John Alonzo, 78, Kevin Oshin. Justin Taylor, he is 20. He starts in front and leads start to finish, finishing ahead of Dad, Bobby Taylor.
Is it always a little more interesting when you and your dad are going side by side?
Yeah, I'm always thinking about what he's doing, and I'm just glad we both finished good.
He's not going to concede and let you take a checkered, especially in a heat race, is he?
No chance. No chance.
Good job in your first heat race today. Good luck the rest of the way, Justin.
Thank you.
Justin Taylor is in his first season racing Pro 500. He won the Restrictor Plate Championship last year. Will Brown, Blue 84, overtakes Chad Agri in the first lap of this Pro 500 heat race. White 3 is Jacob Rogers. 7, the Iceman, John Aiden. 54, welcome back, Nate Robinson. Will Brown is the youngest of Pro 500 racers. He won't turn 16 until August. He's from Glendora. He begins this day in 4th place in season points, 11 behind first place John Aiden. Will Brown will finish 2nd in this night's Pro 500 main.
Will, give me a little background. How long have you been racing?
I've been racing, this is my second full year. My first year, I raced dirt karts around here. I got the championship in that. This is my 3rd year. Second year, I attacked the restrictor class. I got rookie of the year in that. And now I'm in the 500s.
What's the big difference? The competition level or?
Oh yeah, competition level. Everyone knows where their car is in the 500s. It's a lot different. No, I wouldn't say it's necessarily cleaner races, but it's more tight.
Good luck tonight. Thanks for these comments.
The Restrictor Plate class is one of the most intensely competitive. Stevie Rogers, in her dark 3A, she is trying for back-to-back main event victories. White 85 is 64-year-old rookie Steve Adams from Hesperia. Blue 27, Colin Aiden, Apple Valley. White 29, green trim, Ricky Simpson, 11-year-old from Apple Valley. White 58, Marilyn Tippett, she turns 16 later this month. Ricky Simpson begins the day 5 points behind Stevie Rogers in championship points. He stays low and moves in front out of the gate. Colin Aiden spins in turn 1, tying up Stevie Rogers and Steve Adams. The restart, the original staging. Colin Aiden takes the lead out of turn 1 and stays in front in the straightaway. But watch Stevie Rogers make her move. She cuts into Colin Adams' lead on the straightaway and then takes the lead in the backstretch before Steve Adams and Ricky Simpson get tangled up, prompting another restart. That only postpones Stevie Rogers' sprint to the checkered. The Riverside teenager, she just turned 15 in mid-April, has been racing since she was 3. She leads in season points with 24, 5 ahead of Ricky Simpson and 12 up on Colin Aiden. The same 5 line up for the next Restrictor Speedway Sprint heat 10 events later, but Stevie Rogers spins out twice and will leave the track after her second mishap. Colin Aiden is in the driver's seat out of the second restart until he spins out on the backstretch. Steve Adams capitalizes on their misgivings and races to the checkered. Steve Adams preps for the main, looking to improve on his 9 season points coming in. The gauntlet has been thrown down for a Restrictor Plate main event showdown. Chris Southern previews his Dirt Karts Open main event success, winning this heat. White 16 is Will Brown. 14, Ryan Bond, defending Dirt Karts track champion. Your mission, should you decide to accept Chris Southern, overtake Ryan Bond in season points come the main. Intermediates make up the largest contingent of wheel-to-wheel racers, 13 in the main. 51 Mia Farrell, it's her birthday. Z8 Zate Legend, 28 Stevie Simpson, 16 Lydia Brown, 58 Jake Adams, Cash Cope, 2 Sean Rogers, 99 Dylan Egri, 1 Braden Miller-Bushy, 23 Jaden Manchester, 18 Casper Wright, 8 Ryan Shank, 22 Liam Coffey. Hope you catch their name and number early. This main becomes a mud-splattered event. By night's end, 8 points divide the top 8 racers in season points. Stevie Simpson in his Silver Blue 28. He was last season's Intermediates Rookie of the Year. He is 9 years old, racing out of Apple Valley. He jumps out to an early, unsurmountable lead to take the checkered. Sean Rogers finishes second, Zate Legend third. The victory gives Stevie Simpson 13 season points, 4 behind first place Braden Miller-Bushy. Jaden Manchester is in second in season points. Jake Adams and Cash Culp tied for third with 14. The Pro 500 Maine suffers an unusually high attrition rate. 12 speedway sprints begin, only 6 will finish. John Aiden, the Iceman and wheel-to-wheel raceway trackmeister, jumps out to an early lead. When John Aiden is on his game, the only thing that narrows the gap in his lead is a restart. And we do see a bunch of these. The 5-time wheel-to-wheel Pro 500 track champion is also reigning Speedway Sprint Car Seniors track champion at Paris. This night's first place finish gives John Aiden 24 season points, 8 ahead of runner-up John Alonso. John Aiden is joined on the podium this night by Will Brown, finishing second, and Bobby Taylor third, just ahead of son Justin Taylor. These Fearless 5 battle it out in the restrictor plate main. Steve Adams at the pole, Marilyn Tippett's outside front row. Colin Aiden, Ricky Simpson, Stevie Rogers follow. Stevie Rogers wastes no time, taking the low line through turn 1, then turning it on in the backstretch. But Steve Adams, Marilyn Tippett, and Colin Aiden get tangled up coming out of turn 3. Only 3 make the restart. Colin Aiden inside, passed by Stevie Rogers, who takes a lead she shall not relinquish. It is back-to-back restrictor plate main event checkers for the Riverside teenager, who leads in season points with 24, 5 up on Ricky Simpson. Colin Aiden finishes in second this night. He is third in season points with 12. Stevie Rogers signals her triumph with the checkered flag version of Drop the Mic. Chris Southern fulfills his mission, winning the Dirt Carts Open main. He races out of Hesperia. Gary Southern wins the KT 100 main. Dirt Carts seniors and juniors are combined in their main. Heidi Jo Erickson, 77, wins the Dirt Carts senior. Blaine Kuhn, 23, second. Scott Gilman, 88, finishing third. Cash Culp joins his mom atop the podium, taking the checkered for the juniors main.
Bid fast and last. Sold on supporting High Desert Sports. Bid fast and last. Liquidation of government entities, vehicles, firearms, estates, antiques, fine jewelry, coins, and more. Bid online at bidfastandlast.com.
Ready to kick tires, start fires, kick ass, take names, and rock and roll.
Your High Desert Sports Report is brought to you by Down Home Grill in Victorville on the corner of Bear Valley Road and Ridgecrest Drive.
Bid fast and last. World-class auctioneers, family-owned and operated liquidation experts.
Midway Home Solutions in Victorville, providing highest quality home appliances at discount prices for 6 decades. Valu Quality Truck Body, family-owned and operated since 1954. Valu manufactures state-of-the-art truck bodies for the construction industry nationwide.
Desert High Transportation, reliable and dependable non-emergency transportation for ambulatory and wheelchair passengers.
High Desert Sports Training, providing proven training concepts. Call to schedule a free evaluation. Iwanzak Law Firm, trial lawyers for serious problems. And by the Community Table Restaurant in the Holiday Inn in Victorville, supporting High Desert teams, athletes, and sports programs. This is your High Desert Sports Report, the Victor Valley's only weekly action highlights sports program, covering our area's schools, teams, athletes, and sporting events.